I'm about to tell you something that might completely break your brain. What if your thoughts, your sense of being you aren't just happening in your head? For decades, science has said consciousness is just electrical activity in your skull. But what if it's powered by a physics so strange, it feels like magic? Imagine your brain as the most powerful computer ever built, running on rules from another dimension. Some legendary and controversial scientists think the answer to life's biggest mystery lies not in biology, but in quantum mechanics. Their research suggests that being you isn't just a brain trick. It could be woven into the very fabric of the universe. But here's the problem science can't crack. You, the private movie you're living every second, colors, tastes, emotions, what scientists call qualia. We can map every cell in the brain, but that's like listing every part of a car without knowing how it drives. The best mainstream guess is that consciousness just appears when things get complex enough. But that explains what it does, not what it is. To dig deeper, we have to go smaller. Quantum mechanics is the physics of the very small where particles exist in multiple states at once, a phenomenon called superposition, like a spinning coin that's both heads and tails until it lands. And in this bizarre world, observation changes reality. That's the observer effect, which raises a radical question. Is consciousness not just watching reality, but actively shaping it? Most scientists dismissed this too warm, wet, and noisy for quantum effects to work in the brain. But physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff proposed the All-Core theory. Consciousness emerges from quantum vibrations inside microtubulized tiny structures in brain cells. These vibrations exist in superposition until they collapse into a single state, creating one instant of conscious experience billions of times per second. Skeptics say quantum states in the brain should collapse instantly, but Hameroff argues microtubules might protect them. And nature already uses quantum effects in photosynthesis in bird navigations. So why not in us? Recent studies hint microtubules may play a role in anesthesia, suggesting a link to consciousness. It's not proof, but it's keeping the theory alive. If true, consciousness might not be produced by the brain at all. It might be something the brain taps into, like an antenna tuning to a universal broadcast. This echoes panpsychism, the idea that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe, everywhere but at different intensities. So we're left with the biggest question. Are we just biological machines that stumbled into awareness, or is the universe itself thinking through us? The search for the answer has barely begun. I want to know what you think, quantum trick or something simpler we haven't found yet. Drop your wildest theory in the comments, and if you love exploring the big questions, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next journey into the unknown.